order to manufacture solutions about the mysteries of the kingdom, you have to put the new and the old together. Do you know what it says in the parable of the talents in Matthew 25? Do you know when he's rebuking the guy who doesn't multiply the talent? He gets 1 talent and he doesn't do anything with it. He says, the servant says, I knew you were a harsh master who does what? Who reaps where he has not sown. And the master comes back and said, you knew I was a harsh master who reaps where I have not sown. He doesn't say, no, of course, there's no such thing as reaping where you have not sown. The whole Bible is built on the predicate of sowing and reaping. Harvest time, seed time and harvest time, and, giving and receiving. And it's all this thing, which of course is true in the earth. But what about the economy of the kingdom? See, the kingdom is a mystery. And the mystery of the kingdom is you can reap where you have not sown. What does that look like? That looks like the capability of creating bread from all the elements that exist that make bread without going through the process of putting the seed in the ground, growing a stalk of wheat, grinding the grain, making flour, mixing it with water, getting some leaven in there, giving it time to rise, sticking it in the oven. Of course, how are you going to cook it? You got to take wood, you got to burn the wood, right? All those elements that make bread, they already exist. Because you know why? Because at creation, at the end of creation, everything that would be created has already been created. There's nothing new. We create nothing new in this creation. All we do is manipulate its form. All we do is change its form. And by the way, we have laws in science that say nothing can be created or destroyed, only change, right? And of course, talking about a closed system. You know what Yeshua was teaching these disciples? He was saying there's going to come a time when you don't have time for seed time and harvest time. You don't have time for planting and growing and harvesting. You don't have time for that. You have to be able to extract all the elements that make bread that already exist and make it like this. Joseph's like, I got to plant. This is what you do. You plant in the ground, lots. You grow lots during the time of plenty. You grow double. You save it. You grow it, you grind it, you save it, you put it over here or whatever, and you store it away. And when the season comes to feed the people, you have it stored. See, that's the Joseph plan. We have that mandate over our lives at the end of the age discourse, the Olivet Discourse in Matthew 24. We're called to do it. But the question is, are we supposed to do it like Joseph did it? Or are we supposed to do it like Yeshua did it? Joseph's the model. Yeshua is the kingdom. And I said, yeah, you know what? We don't need land. We're all worried about Bill Gates buying all the farmland in the country. If we do our job right at the end of the age, we don't need farmland to grow grain. Everything that makes bread already exists. And he's handing us the authority to create it like he created it. And that's what he's doing. That's the mystery of the kingdom. That's what he's putting together.